Well, it depends on who you talk to around town. This forecast either has you down and kind of sad that we lost out on all of our snow, or kind of excited that we're getting rid of the snow and it stays warm for long enough that it looks like maybe winter never comes back. And that might just be me being a little bit dramatic. I've been told I have a flair for the dramatic. Kind of took that as an insult, but here we are. Deer Park, visibility down to a quarter of a mile. Similar story out in Airway Heights or at the airport. And then if you make your way to the lee side of the Cascades, right butted up against the foothills, we have that same persistent layer of fog we dealt with yesterday. Today and yesterday look very similar. I think the fog gets a little more widespread. The reason being, we're saying goodbye to a little bit of our moisture and a little bit of our atmospheric mixing and heading into a little bit of a calm stretch. So as this moisture in North Idaho moves out and our scattered showers here in Spokane come to an end, we then are done with it. So fog builds back in and likely takes us into tomorrow morning. Then we get our next one. Our next wave of energy comes in, bringing a little more cold along with it. Emphasis on a little there. When it comes to the overall snow levels, they still stay up over 3,000 feet, which means here in town, we might see a snowflake, but that is about it. Over the Cascades, it does come down as snow, and snow likely makes it down to Ellensburg, but not quite Vantage. I don't think it's going to make it there, but instead start traversing its way across the state. We'll get our next round of rain kind of this time or early afternoon tomorrow. That rain comes down as snow up in the mountains, but once again, that emphasis is kind of on about 3,500 feet at the onset. So above there, you'll see snow. Below there, it's a little bit of rain. And eventually, we get enough of that cold trying to come down to the ground that we might see a couple of snowflakes if you're up in the middle of the night, Wednesday into Thursday morning. But either way, it kind of works its way out, and we head back into this mild pattern that takes us a little bit closer to the weekend. So overall, I just filled 2.5 minutes talking about absolutely nothing because it's the most boring forecast ever after last week. 40 degrees tomorrow. I still think we get back up there with that round of rain returning in the evening. 39 on Thursday. Friday, I put a sunshine icon on there, but that might be getting a little bit overzealous. Either way, those 40s are likely. And notice Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 47, 49, 48 respectively. That is very likely.
So do you think that it's likely we'll also see at least more chances of seeing the sun on those days too?
Yeah. We just have to get rid of it. Here's why it's a depressing because when we get rid of that snow and that low atmospheric moisture is when we'll start seeing more sunshine. And the fact that we are going to get rid of all of that snow is kind of sad.
I'm sorry. There's still hope. There's still more winter left.
Barely.
Thanks, Jeremy.